This is the Russian Dynamite, Masha Slamovich.
Becca here.
This is not America's Sweetheart, Davian.
It's Billy Starks. And
the super fly guy, Trayvon Jordan.
This is the fly side flyer, Jalen Brandon.
Hardcore Princess, Jules Malone.
Hi there, this is the Bubblegum Princess, Alexia Nicole.
This is the Brazilian Wonder Woman, Christy Jane.
This is the baddest black belt, Chennai Kai.
This is Kid Bandit.
The smash hit, Joel Bateman.
This is Robin Renegade.
Cody Hawk.
Brutal Bob Evans. And you are listening to Wrestling with Entertainment, one of my favorite podcasts in the whole wide world.
Hello, and welcome to the show with Wrestling with Entertainment, the only audio experience on the web today, interviewing all your favorite wrestlers every Wednesday and Tuesday on YouTube and Castbox, sponsored by Rogue Energy and Playoff.com. I am, of course, your host, James J., alongside Kaliko Yachts and Scooter Dust, and it is a great day for wrestling, as we are wrestling with... She is the Tri-City Hooligan, the Seth Rollins of the Squancy Squad, Detective Bex, Hardcore Bex, Popstar Becca, Bad Bitch Becca, the leader of the Squancy Squad, never has been basic, Becca!
Wow, you really outdid yourself with that one. That was good.
We always like to do it big, as you know, and I mean, you've got so many nicknames at this point.
That is true.
But could you tell us what you got coming up next, and where we can find you on social media?
Yeah, I am going to be at MCW in Maryland this Saturday. Then I will be at Beyond Wrestling American Rana on August 21st. And I have a few other things coming up that are not announced yet. So yeah, you can follow me on Twitter, Instagram at Becca Forever. And yeah. And I'm on Spotify and Apple Music. It's Becca, B3CCA.
Alright, and all of those links will be in the description of the video below, but on YouTube and Castbox. Alright, let's start out with your most recent tour of Europe. You wrestled the likes of Lana Austin, Baby Allison, Emily Hayden, etc. Can you tell us about that experience and what the wrestling is differently over there?
Yeah, I mean, it was really awesome. Everyone you just mentioned is really great. And yeah, as far as like the difference, I don't know. I feel like it's kind of the same. Maybe like slightly different terms, or like the fans like chant different things. And like obviously in Germany they were like saying things in German I did not understand. But yeah, I feel like similar, like definitely like same kind of vibe, like wrestling fans kind of I don't know, it's kind of like a like universal experience maybe. Yeah, I don't know. It's kind of the same. Maybe in the UK, like they did I noticed like people do a lot more grappling. It's like that British style, but I don't know. It's kind of the same. I like the football chants that they do in the UK. It's fun.
Does Baby Allison speak English?
Yes.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay, so it wasn't like a barrier language.
No. Yeah. Not at all.
And when you was in Scotland, was you able to have the deep fried Mars bar?
No, I didn't. What is that?
It's
the deep fried Mars bar is most of the time you usually find it in Disney World as part of Epcot's Ireland display. They usually have that available as a dessert.
Oh.
I know most of the British pubs that serve food, at least here in New York, do a lot of deep fried candy bars and stuff like that. But
I don't know if I saw it anywhere.
But if I could just piggyback off that, since I know our time is limited, I wanted to ask this since I found it, because we're foodies here, and I'm a beverage connoisseur. I will go out of my way for a good beverage, and I know you're in the midst of coming up with a reaction video. Maybe you could give us a preview of what you thought of Earn Brew.
No, the reaction video came out.
Oh. See, I've been sick for a week, so
no, it's fine. It's literally just like a 4-second clip of me reacting. But yeah, basically, I had the Earn Brew, and it was not bad. I think it tastes kind of like syrup a little bit, like it's really sweet. But like I didn't hate it. But I know like people have strong opinions on it, so.
Rust-colored cream soda, as I've heard most people describe it, but
yeah, I feel like it was sweeter than cream soda, or like it didn't like cream soda is like lighter. I don't know. It felt like it tasted like heavier. I don't know if I'm explaining that right, but
Kaliko, you have a question.
Man, I have to switch from foods to actual wrestling. Oh, dang it, I love food. Anywho's, the last time you were on, you were basic Becca, and now you are Becca with the 3. And one thing that we always knew is you always had the confidence as a person. Could you explain the challenge or the satisfaction of exuding that confidence into your wrestling style and it actually getting you these international gigs and getting everyone else to see that Becca ain't so basic?
yeah, I mean, I feel like the progression from basic to what I am now just came really like naturally. And I mean, it's kind of like exactly what you said. Like, you know, when you're first starting out, you are one thing, and then as you gain confidence and morph and evolve, you become something else. So I think I don't know if there's like any kind of intentional. I don't know how intentional it was on my part, or just reacting naturally to like how like you change. But I mean, it's kind of like exactly what you're saying. Like how can you like kick ass in the ring and then say you're basic? It doesn't make sense. So you know, you kind of have to like just follow your own instinct and naturally, like your confidence, exactly like what you're saying. Like there's just doesn't fit at some point. And yeah, as far as like the international gigs go, I mean, a lot of people watch indie wrestling worldwide, and maybe people don't realize that, but people watch Limitless Wrestling and Beyond Wrestling, and they watch these promotions like all over the world. And yeah, maybe like the average indie fan in like Scotland might not watch Beyond, but like, or Limitless or whatever, but you know, New England wrestling is being watched by people and promoters and fans, and so yeah, it's a tighter circle than you might think. And I'm just really lucky that I've gotten the opportunities that I've gotten here in New England, that I've then been able to go out to Europe and work for these other places. So yeah, I mean, like the confidence definitely helps, like that I carry myself a certain way, but really it's just that I've been blessed with some really great opportunities to really showcase myself here in New England, and have then got to go and do that abroad, which has been really great, and I hope to go back soon. So it was awesome.
Alright. Now, could you tell us about your relationship with Shannon Levangie and taking her under your wing, so to speak?
Oh, interesting question. Yeah, I don't know if I've like taken Shannon under my wing. She's kind of a force of her own. She's like,
I mean, she kind of contributed a lot of, what she's done to your help when we had her on.
that's wild. I appreciate that so much. I mean, I think Shannon is she's really awesome person to train with and to wrestle. She's so creative and she's really unique. She's one of a kind. So I don't know, that's nice that she said those things about me. But yeah, we got to team up at Chaotic a few months back. That was really fun. I really loved teaming with her. Would love to do it again because yeah, it was an absolute blast. Shannon's great.
Can we see?
She's gonna do good things, big things.
Will we see Becca in the headband club?
Yeah, I literally wore one when we tagged.
That's
Go
right.
watch the match.
That's right.
I wore a headband and she wore a scrunchie. It was very I don't know.
Scooter, you have a question. Did we lose Scooter?
Nope, had my mic muted. Come on, where? There it is. You were on PWI's top 150 women wrestlers. What did that mean to you and where you're at in your career? And just to throw another one on there, what did being chosen as Limitless's 2021 Breakout Star of the Year mean as well?
Yeah, I mean, so for the PWI, I was not expecting to appear in PWI at all, especially like, I'm not sure exactly how they do their dates, but my debut was probably pretty close to when they started, or I'm not really sure how it all works, especially with the pandemic. So I was really surprised to see myself there because just like in my mind, I mean, you guys know I've like not really been around that long. So that was kind of like a really pleasant surprise to me, and it was also really cool because I feel like I got like my picture and everything, and it captured kind of a moment in time of what I looked like and what my persona was like very early on in my wrestling career. And so, if I am to make any future PWI appearances, I'm sure that I'll look quite different, or it'll look quite different. I think that's pretty cool. So that was pretty awesome. And yeah, as for Limitless, I mean, Limitless is like my home, and I work really hard there. Especially last year, I worked really, really hard to show everyone at Limitless in the locker room, the fans, the crowd, everyone watching on IWTV, like who I was and like what I can do. And so to then have that kind of recognition with that breakout star of the year, that was just honestly so validating and satisfying. And yeah, it felt really good.
All right.
No, you were 100 and you were number 150 on the 150. Is there maybe a number you're looking at this year that you might be aiming for?
Honestly, not really. I don't really think about it that much. Those rankings are put together by a group of people who see I don't know why. I honestly don't understand a lot of their rankings, and it's not to say like I disagree with anything that they've ranked anyone as, but um, I think it's cool. It's a really cool list, but I just don't know what factors in. So it's hard to say like, oh, I hope that I get this ranking, because it's like maybe in their ranking system I haven't done anything to deserve that slot. But like in my own ranking system or in other people's ranking systems, I would. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Yes.
So I honestly like I don't really think about it that much, and I think it's a really cool publication, and I really enjoy looking at all the wrestlers in PWI. The articles that they have done on people are really cool. I really enjoy them. I think it's a really cool publication. But yeah, I wouldn't say I don't really think about the rankings. It's not something I dwell on.
And like you said, sometimes those rankings could be a little wonky, as we've covered on the show before, but that's a whole other conversation for a whole other time. Don't get us started about that. Especially Kaliko. But Kaliko, you have a question, correct?
See, you don't get me started on them rankings, man. But anyway, from rankings that may or may not matter to what actually matter is championships. Now, you've been champion, you lost some championships. What, is there any particular championship that you're looking eye towards to be a champion towards the end of the year, or are you going to be like Miss Pac-Man and just eat them all up?
Honestly, there's really just one that I care about at this point, and that's the Limitless Championship. So I'd say if I had my eyes on anything, it would be that, without a doubt. I think it's the most esteemed belt in indie wrestling right now. So.
Hey,
interest though.
Show me.
Butcher.
I can't hear anything. I'm sorry. I have no idea what you guys are.
But considering who is Limitless champion right now, isn't that a little conflict of interest?
Yeah, I guess it could be. Or it could be or it can be a great opportunity.
Oh, okay. I see where this is going. Interesting. Talking about opportunities, you were part of a picture. All body types are part of wrestling. How did that come about, and what did that mean to you to be a part of something like that?
I'm sorry, could you repeat that? I can't really hear very well.
You were part of a picture. All body types are part of pro wrestling. How did that come about, and what did that mean to you?
Yeah, I mean, Jordan Grace put that together, and she was just looking for, different wrestlers, really just wrestlers, because wrestling is so diverse, and that's one of the things that's really awesome about wrestling is you see people with all different body types and athletic abilities and strength and character and looks and aesthetics, and like it's just really a very like visually cool medium. So to be part of that was really cool. I just felt like it was like a celebration of wrestling, really more than anything, because wrestling is just people just being themselves and celebrating their strengths and presenting themselves how they want to be presented, and I think that's really cool.
Alright, it is now once again time for that segment everyone knows, everybody loves. We are wrestling with the 8 questions of doom.
I totally forget what this is. I'm sorry.
It's all newer, all doomier, 50% more doom.
Oh boy.
This is as you know, this is our speed round, our bonus round around where we see who Becca really is. Are you ready?
What? Alright.
Excluding your own greatest match of all time.
Sheesh. I love, greatest match of all. Alright, my favorite match of all time, probably right now, Bianca and Sasha from WrestleMania.
Worst match?
Worst match?
Yes.
I can't think of one specifically, but I don't like matches where people like bleed a lot. And I don't think it's bad because it's like a different kind of wrestling, but just personally, it freaks me out. So.
You're the captain of a Survivor Series team. Which 4 wrestlers do you pick as your teammates?
Which 4?
Yes.
Shannon Levangie,
Good one.
Armand Chaos, Bailey and Sasha. There you go.
That's a solid 4 right there. You're on a car ride for 12 hours. You can only listen to one wrestling theme song. Which do you choose?
Summer Forever by Becca.
Alright, so WWE is calling you up. They want you to beat Bianca and Liv, unified 2 women's tag championships, go on a run greater than Roman Reigns. The only exception is your name has to be Sunset Tuna. Do you agree?
I'm getting a check? Hell yeah. Let's go.
Alright, Connecticut is the Nutmeg State. WWE headquarters is located in Stamford. Was Veronica or Betty the right girl for Archie?
I have no idea what you're talking about. I'm gonna be honest.
You don't have to, just pick one.
Pick what?
Is Betty or Veronica the right girl for Archie from the comics from Riverdale?
Oh my god. I have not. I don't. Veronica.
And that is the correct answer.
I don't know.
Now finish the sentence. People are fake. Wrestling is.
Real?
Okay.
I feel like that's what I'm supposed to say.
I mean, you could say whatever you want. And, of course, the thing everybody wants to know since the last time you've been on. Have you ever had a conversation with a stranger in a supermarket about Darby Allin?
No, have not.
And of course that is the correct answer as well.
I don't talk to strangers, so
Now,
would never happen.
we still have a couple more minutes. Scooter, you have a question?
Yes. Let's. In you could choose, let's say, you know what? In one sentence, tell us about your pop star career.
I make internet music with my friend, and it's weird, and it's fun, and it's cool, and you should listen. And I have new music coming out.
I was just going to ask that because you do have two songs already on Spotify, I believe.
Yes, I do.
I believe I cut you off, Scooter.
No, oh crap! Now I forgot what I just said. Dang it.
All right. Could you tell us, briefly about your match on AEW Dark with Chris Statlander? I know Anthony Green and DBN were also there. So what was it kind of like to have that, support system for such a big match for yourself?
I mean, it was great to have them there for sure. I think they both also had matches, so they were also like especially Anthony Green. He was like running around doing stuff. I don't know. But yeah, it's always nice to have friends there to support you, and especially being at a place like AEW, only they less than 2 years at that point into wrestling, so it was great. I'm really thankful.
All right. And that will conclude this interview for now. Thank you so much for coming on and talking with us again, Becca.
Thank you guys so much. It was really fun. It's good to talk to you guys again.
Yes, and maybe...
Sorry I have to run early.
No worries. We know the life of a pop star, superstar.
There's a lot to be done in a day. I'll tell you that.
You're not... Speaking from experience, you're not wrong. Once again, can you tell us where we can find all things Becca?
Yes, Twitter, Instagram at Becca Forever. That's B3CCA for number 4 ever. And then in my bios is linked my Spotify and Apple Music. It's Becca B3CCA. Yeah.
And all of those links will be in the description of the video below, both on YouTube and Castbox. No need to go be looking for them. Simply click the link, we will be there. You've been listening to her for a half hour. Buy a damn scrunchie.
Agreed. Thank you guys.
Of course, if you like what we're doing, please like, subscribe, comment on YouTube and Castbox. Join us tomorrow for an interview with Kit Osborne, and then the Wednesday after that, Spencer Love of Love Pro Wrestling up in Canada. You can follow the show at Wrestling with Eva on Twitter and Instagram for latest interviews when they drop, who we're interviewing, etc., etc. You can follow me at JamesJ993. Where can we find Felico?
Waving my scrunchie like Petey Pablo's raise up at Iron Calico.
And Scooter.
Find me on Twitter at Scooter Dust and hosting the remix on YouTube along with James and Ryan Dust.
Now, when I say wrestling with, you say entertainment, Becca.
Okay.
For always special guest Becca, Calico Yacht, Scooter Dust, I'm James J, and this has been Wrestling with
Entertainment.
Hey folks, this is the Colossal Mike Law, and you are listening to Wrestling with Entertainment. Enjoy the show, support these guys. We appreciate it very much. We'll see you at ringside.